Isaiah, a name that echoes through the ages, a prophet who walked with kings. But before the calling, before the visions, he was a young man in Judah. Isaiah grew up in the shadow of the temple. He knew the rhythms of religious life. He saw the strengths and weaknesses of his people. Little did he know, destiny awaited him. Isaiah's family was likely connected to the royal court. Some scholars believe he was related to the king. This proximity to power gave him a unique perspective. He witnessed the intrigues of the palace. He saw the injustices faced by the poor. These experiences shaped his worldview. They fueled his passion for justice. Isaiah's upbringing instilled in him a deep love for God. He was familiar with the Torah, the law given to Moses. He knew the stories of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He understood the covenant between God and his people. This foundation would prove invaluable. It prepared him for the extraordinary role he was to play. Isaiah's early life might have seemed ordinary, but within him burned a fire of righteousness. It was a fire that would soon be fanned into a mighty flame. A flame that would illuminate the path for generations to come. The year was 740 BC. King Uzziah had just died. Uzziah had been a powerful and effective ruler. His death left a void in Judah. Uncertainty gripped the kingdom. It was during this time of national anxiety that Isaiah experienced a life-altering event. Isaiah went to the temple to pray. He entered the sacred space, seeking solace. Suddenly, the ordinary transformed into the extraordinary. The temple, usually filled with earthly sounds, echoed with something else entirely. Heavenly voices resonated through the sanctuary. Isaiah looked up. High above the altar, he saw the Lord. Seated on a throne, high and lifted up, was God himself. The train of his robe filled the temple. Seraphim, angelic beings, hovered around him. They called out to one another, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The whole earth is full of his glory." The sheer power of the vision overwhelmed Isaiah. He felt small, insignificant. The experience left Isaiah shaken. "Woe to me," he cried. "I am ruined, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips, and my eyes have seen the King, the Lord Almighty." In that moment, he realized the depth of his own sinfulness. He understood the chasm that separated him from a holy God.